I got invited when I was doing my foundation degree, right, in acting. This girl's parents owned a restaurant, right? They owned an Italian restaurant, and it was like part of a. It was like a. It wasn't. It was like a. It wasn't. It was like in the center of town, right? And it was in the city, and like it was like a fancy restaurant, like not fancy, but like, you know, think of like upper lower middle, you know, and like yeah, like the middle, but like upper lower middle. There we go. Oh no, middle, a higher upper middle, or lower upper. Like middle, but like slightly upwards, right? But not like upper middle. Okay, so it was like, okay, right? So we get there and we get invited there, and she's like, oh, so we're going, like, it's my birthday. I wanted to invite a bunch of my friends there, right? I wanted to invite a bunch of my friends, and I'm going to be hosting my birthday party at my parents' Italian restaurant, right? And I was like, okay, cool. You know, let's go. I kind of know her. She's like kind of okay. She's like, we go to like, you know, class together, and she's like, fine, right? And she's like, oh yeah, my parents just reopened their restaurant, and right? And I was like, okay, cool, okay. And I knew a bunch of the guys going, and I was like, okay, I get along with like 3 out of 4 of them, so it's like, okay, let's go, right? So I turn up there, and I'm dressed nice, and it's like all good, right? So we go there, and she's like, oh, by the way, you know, we're gonna be having dinner here, and then we're gonna be doing limoncello shots at the end to like celebrate. And I'm like, cool. So cool. So we go there and we have a lovely 3-course meal, right? And I'm like, all right, fantastic. It was really nice. It was like a set meal plan. She let us know before it was going to be like, you know, that we'd go there and there'd be a set meal plan and right? And then at the end of the night, after we do the limoncello shots, we've given her presents and everyone's getting ready to go home. Her parents walk out and give us each a bill for the evening. They gave us each a bill for the food and the drink and the party. They give us a bill for the food. Yeah, deadass, on my fucking life, right? And like, literally, I'm like, huh? And I'm like looking at it, right? And like, the thing is, it's not an insane bill, okay? It's not insane by any means, right? But you've got like 12 people that you've invited to your birthday party, and that's across 12. And then suddenly I think, these parents are like, did you just hustle us? Did you just fucking hustle everyone to get like a full ass table at like your parents' place? And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh, I didn't realize, like, and like me and some of the other guys are like looking at each other like, oh, we didn't think this was like a thing. Because like, it would have been a different story. It would have been a different story if we'd known. But the fact that she did that, and there was a poor girl there, right, as well, who like, she didn't know. And she was like a broke ass, like, she was literally using her part-time job to pay for like, you know, like her foundation degree, right? And like, she was there, right? And I was like, huh. And she's like, she had to be like, yo, can someone chip in? I can't afford this. Like, I hadn't budgeted for this. And I'm like, bruh, the fuck? Like, the other girls had to cover one girl who hadn't budgeted for it. And I was like, huh? Long story short, none of us spoke to her ever again. Long story short, we all got into a group chat and decided to ghost her. Long story short, everyone went into a group chat. I got added to a group chat and they were like, so we're gonna like all ghost her, right? And it was like, oop. Did you confront the daughter? That was the thing, we couldn't. We all went to class together. So I was like, So literally we were just like, yeah, and then we just all like distanced ourselves and like stopped like replying to messages over the next like couple of weeks. And it's like, okay, cool. Because like low-key she knew. Because like she knew. And then afterwards she like said to one of the other girls who was like, and they were like, because she was like, oh, you know, my parents had just reopened the restaurant. So like we were trying to give the business a little extra like shot in the arm. And it's like, honey, that's bad behavior. So yeah, no, that was like, you know, sometimes you just can't vibe. It is what it is.